I was watching television and an ad came on, Clairol. Blondes have more fun, it said. And I thought, well, why not live it as a blonde? I live in the now. That's my philosophy, really. So the past is something you'll have to dig up.
7 years ago, David Hockney won a scholarship to the Royal College of Art in London. Now he has paintings in museums all over the world and an international reputation. His image is that of the bright young boy from Bradford, where he was born in 1937.
That was me, yeah, before I had blonde.
I was 18 when I first visited London, 22 when I moved there. When I first came to New York when I was 24.
Dennis Hopper took that picture, actually, in New York.
In New York, it's much more democratic, you see, and that's why London, I don't think, will ever really be what you'd call a swinging place.
That's what I do. I should go for a cure to California. Treat it like a spa.
And I went to live in California when I was 26.
Where'd you go to California? It was sunny and sexy.
Sexy.
Like Van Gogh, I believe people have more joy in the sun.
I was painting the water in different ways to make the lines dance and flow.
They're only cheap little gay magazines, but the suggestion from it.
This is photographs I took of Peter.
Nobody really has painted Southern California. You are the painter of Southern California now.
I've always been interested in faces. I tend to draw the same people all the time. It's often very hard to know what somebody really looks like if you don't know them.
And that's Celia. This is Celia, who is in the painting.
What attracts you about the double portrait?
Well, twice as interesting as the single portrait.
My father used to do that. I better just take another in case that one didn't come out. And then does it exactly the same way anyway. So they both come out, or they both don't come out. I wasn't that interested in photographs. I thought photography was not really a very good medium for an artist. It was too limited. But then I made a little photographic experiment.
It makes a different space. It pulls you in and you participate in, which seemed to me a more thrilling space.
The whole thing is a construct of moving about the area, even though it looks as though it's one big space.
Mulholland Drive is a highway that twists around. The patterns are drawn from the map of the San Fernando Valley.
Here's a horizon. Here's a road. That is a vanishing point. Theoretically, at infinity. In reverse perspective, infinity is now everywhere, including the viewer.
You're looking there, then you're looking there, then you're looking there. Remember, our eyes never stay still. If your eyes are still, you're dead. I'm interested in any technology of picture making. It's picture making. If you put a drawing on a fax machine, it might not come out very good. But if you draw them for the fax machine, they come out perfect. In 20 years, I did 10 operas.
I felt you could get visual equivalents for sound.
And then I had a friend who was dying, Jonathan Silver.
So I moved back to Yorkshire, and Jonathan urged me to paint it. I thought, well, yes, I could go back to nature. Nature replenishes us, doesn't it? You paint with memory even when you're here. We always see with memory. And seeing each person's memory is a bit different. We can't be looking at the same things, can we? We're all on our own. Every photograph of the old Monet, there's always a cigarette in his mouth. He lived to be 86, and he began the Nymphias in his 70s. Well, he had something to do. Well, I've something to do, and I'm still doing it. I'm a worker. I'm not a hedonist. I approve of hedonism, but artists aren't hedonists, they're workers. I just did one on the telephone, but it's made with 4 photographs. And then I just started some portraits, and they're here. That's now. This brings us to now.